people? Look at this hair of the land and the world. This is Sade coming to you live from Atlanta, helping you to reclaim your freedom. Let me invite a couple of people. Oh, there you go, Jessie. Hey, Jessie girl. I'm inviting Jessie to my video. Let me add Jessie. Hey, Drew. How you doing? Hey, Rosalinda.
Hey.
Hey, girl.
You're my sister from another mister.
That's right. How you
I can
doing?
see the facial resemblance right now.
I had to bring out the hair.
I know, right?
Yes.
I love the hair. Love
Thank
it.
you. Thank you. I'm about to have a good time tonight. Hey, Mandel. Hey, Sabrina. Hey, Frederick.
Hey, guys. Much
Thank
love.
you, Mandel. Yes. All this love. Shooting out all this love and energy to you guys. So, all right. Hold on one second. Hey, Frederick. All right. So, how you doing?
Here's love and kisses to y'all.
That's right. Mwah. Yes. So, Jessie, you're amazing. Love you to
Thank
death.
you. So are you.
You are definitely a sister from another mister, mother, whatever. I think you are so freaking dope. Okay?
Thank you. Thank you. I think you're so dope too, man.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so, yeah. So let's talk.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk.
Let's get this thing started. And what do you want to talk about first of all?
So let's talk about let's talk about how, how we have to keep focus on our intended path and what we're intended to do, and how we can't allow negative people, jealous people, our family, or people that are just come into our life and try to take that carpet from us. I think we should emphasize that on Positive Thursday, get some people motivated and in the right mindset, because that's important.
Absolutely. And Frederick said, blessed and highly favored. And you are so right about that.
Yes.
You are blessed and highly favored too. Yes. And if you are truly blessed and highly favored, nothing could ever stop you. Nothing could ever get to you. So, yeah. No matter what.
Well, the thing is that, because if we allow somebody to put that onto us, we're giving them permission to basically block our path, to deter us from our path and everything else. We're allowing that. And we don't realize that, because we just think that circumstances just happen. It don't. We allow these things to happen.
That's true. That's true. Hey, Jenny. And then we don't realize how powerful we are as let's say you're walking your path and you're a light being. We don't realize how powerful we are. So somebody will come and try to mess that up, and then we just stop. We just like, well, maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I shouldn't be doing, but that is far from the truth. And we just gotta realize that we do. Huh?
Yep. Hold on one second. I'm over here this thing is going, my computer's going nuts. Hold on.
No problem.
But the thing is that because when we were younger, sometimes we wind up in living situations where we don't have enough confidence in ourselves. That's why, like models, they wind up starving themselves, because they feel that people will appreciate and respect them more if they're like skinny as skeletons.
That's true. That's true.
Or we wind up in situations where, we have family members who, treat us the way we do. So we wind up following that within our life, throughout our life. Yeah. And we don't realize our own power within us, our own potential.
Our own light.
Ever see it.
Yes, because we had the world come and beat us down and make us think that we're not good enough, or whatever traumatizing experience you've been through has a tendency to beat you down. But the lie is that you're not good enough. You are absolutely a beautiful soul here to create, this beautiful experience on this earth and to help people. And you'll have people come along and try to infiltrate that because they're jealous, or because they need help themselves and their ego is a little too involved. So when that comes along your way, you just have to realize that that is the lie, and the truth is whatever God says that you are is what you are. You are special. You're amazing. You are beautiful, and you are powerful. And never let anybody on this earth tell you otherwise. Right.
And that is the key, because the simple fact is that we wind up getting wrapped up in that illusion. The illusion is that we're believing whatever these people are telling us. Hey, Patience, how you doing? We believe into that illusion, and we lie to ourselves, and we allow people to lie to us. So we wind up accepting that, and then we begin to doubt ourselves, or doubt what we're supposed to be doing. And don't do that. Don't stop.
That's right.
Look in the mirror. See, look at things that's positive about yourself and about your intended path, and basically the skill sets that you have that you are powerful in. Every one of us has something to bring to the table.
Yes.
Exactly.
And Frederick says, which is good, other people's negative opinion does not have a purpose in our life. We had purpose before they had an opinion about us, which is absolutely 3,000%
yes, true. Frederick. Yes, Frederick. I could tell he's wide-eyed. He understands what it is. Yeah. And that's the key. He's on it. And, he hit the nail on the head.
He totally did. But a lot more of us need to believe that, because that is a total true statement. When you really truly do not care about what someone thinks about you, and when you truly don't care about like what somebody throws at you, because people will throw things at you as you rise higher and higher. Like, look at freaking Beyonce. Look at the amount of haters that she has. Look at the top people in this world.
Yeah.
Look at the leaders, the world leaders. They have a lot of haters and people that want to try to bring them down. But what separates you from the rest is when you don't pay no attention to it, and you just stick to your goal, and you stick to your purpose. And that's
you're taking that power from them.
You take
when you're not paying attention.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Because what gives them that power to be able to take you from your path is when you sit there and acknowledge what they're saying and what they're commenting. And I like to call haters trolls. They're the ones that live under the bridge and eat children. Okay? Yeah. They're not the friendly trolls with the funny hair. Okay? And the thing is that if we give them that power,
right, yeah.
If we give them that power, we are feeding into it. We pay attention to what they do. We're feeding that.
Yeah. You don't.
Take that power back.
I've had experiences where, like, I've allowed, this is the past. Now I'm in a total different place with myself, right? But in the past, I have really allowed someone's jealousy, someone's evil ways or whatever, just tried to come in and stop me. And it did. I let it stop me.
Yeah.
But that's because I didn't know I didn't have enough love for myself. Let's just say that, right? Okay. So I didn't know what kind of power I had within. And when you realize the powers that you have and you just work with that, then nobody can stop you. Nobody can stop you. And you realize what protection you have over you. Mm-hmm. But like you said, when it comes down to that negative energy, it cannot feed on nothing. If you don't feed that negative energy, it will die. It will absolutely die.
It's like the boogeyman under your bed. If you don't believe that the boogeyman's under your bed, it's not going to come and get you.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yep.
And I love Frederick. Frederick is so awesome.
Definitely great. And hey Nathaniel, thank you for appreciating the topic. And yeah, he said when there's no enemy within, then the enemy outside can do us no harm. That's why it's so important for all of these. And hey, love you, patience. That's why it's so
Love you,
important
patience.
for. That's why it's so important in general for the what's the word? The self. What is it? Development. That's
Yes.
why it's so important.
Self-growth.
The self-development,
Self-growth.
the self-worth, self-growth as you're going down your path, whether you're, on a business path or whether you're like whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing on this earth. You must when you step outside of your comfort zone, when you step out as a leader, you are going to have all eyes on you. So you
Yep.
definitely need to make sure that you equip yourself spiritually,
Exactly.
equip yourself mentally, equip yourself
Yep.
emotionally for whatever comes your way, so that when it does come your way, you're just like, I got this. I recognize this for what it is. Let me keep moving. And you just deflect any form of negative whatever that comes your way, because it's going to be a lot of it. But you also have a lot of people that love you too at the
Exactly.
same time.
Exactly.
So don't pay attention to the little bit of 1, 2, 3 haters that you have, because you're going to have so many other beautiful people that really truly appreciate you and want to see you
Exactly.
win,
Exactly.
right?
Don't feed the troll under your bridge.
There you go.
And the
Don't
thing
feed the
is,
troll.
exactly, don't feed the troll. But the thing is you also got to look at what is the key component that people who are successful have. Okay. People who are successful, they not only take care of themselves physically, but they also take care of themselves in a spiritual aspect as
Yeah,
well as mentally. When you
absolutely.
start to take care of those three elements, you are actually taking care of yourself. So therefore, you're on a positive level, and
That's
that
right.
all these people with a lower vibration or a negative vibration are not going to penetrate your life. They're not going to
That's
stop you.
right.
Why? Because you're just
Absolutely.
not even going to pay attention to them. You're going to
That's
be like,
right.
you know,
That's right.
and
That's
and
right.
that's what you have to do. You have to be able to care for yourself, feed
Mhm.
yourself, nourish yourself,
Mhm.
your soul, physically and mentally. That is the key
Absolutely.
component that successful people have, and if you want to be successful, that's exactly what you need to do.
Exactly. Exactly. And we all have that power. We all have that power within
Exactly.
to do great things. It's
Yes,
just
ma'am.
that what are you willing to accept about what the world is telling you about yourself? What are you willing to
Exactly.
accept? When you're not willing to accept anything but your own thoughts about yourself, that's when you take off. That's when
Exactly.
you blossom and bloom. So that's why with
Exactly.
whatever it is that you do, just make sure, because you're gonna have people that don't understand you. They're not gonna want to support you, or they need to see some progress before, if we're in it long enough, we'll say, oh, this doesn't work. But no, no, it works. Do a little bit more
Exactly.
self-development and
Yeah,
make sure
it's
you have the right
consistency.
people around you, and the consistency
Yep.
you'll see, and keep planting those seeds. Keep planting the seeds,
Yep.
because people are watching you. They're watching for the
Exactly.
consistency. They're watching for your leadership. They're watching for the information, making sure that you know what you're talking about. And once you know what
Exactly.
you're talking about, you have all those things, they're going to eventually want to jump on board. But you got to take
Exactly.
yourself seriously so that other people can. And like I said, this is more than just a business journey. You actually grow. So there's a difference between somebody coming in and saying, getting $1 million, right, in the
Mm-hmm.
lottery, right? Because most likely they end up broke, right?
Yep.
Eventually, because they don't know what to do. They
Within a
don't have the
year.
self development, right? They don't have the self development to continue to build on that. But if you work for that and you want to get yourself up to, 6 figures, high 5 figures, then 6 figures, then 1 million, it's all an internal process. And it's
Exactly.
all a mental thing that you have to really work on, and a spiritual thing that you have to work on too.
Yes.
So,
Yes. And the thing is that, you have to look at, when you plant a tree, okay, you're not just throwing a tree in the ground. You're planting a seed. You're letting
yeah,
it grow, you're nurturing it, you're watering it, you're caring for it. That's the consistency. And that's with your business, with your personal life. You have to have those all in line with one another. You know, because once you show any type of weakness, you're going to have those little trolls creeping out of that little bridge and start messing with you. You know, you can't allow that to happen, because you have to be focused on what you want to do in your life. And you and I, we're in the business of being problem solvers. We are not only motivating people and inspiring people and encouraging people and coaching people, but we're also giving other people different opportunities and options within their life.
Absolutely. You're so right about that. You're so right about that. So people, you know, if you look at, let's say, sales, whatever, okay, we're in the business of selling. If you turn that into, how can I help and share with people? How can I help people solve their problems? How can I, like, you know, cater to this person's issues or whatever the case is, then you'll see your sales take off in comparison to you just trying to push a product and you're like, buy my product, buy my product, buy my product. No, you really have to get
drop a link.
Right, drop a link. There's people that drop links to me and I'm like, oh, hell no, I'm not, no, you didn't even try to warm me up. In general, we have to feel you out. So you have to really, like, have conversations. You can't just drop a link to somebody and expect them to just, you know, accept it.
It's like dating. It's like dating.
Right. What human does that?
It's like dating, okay?
Right.
When you got a man who's meeting a woman, all right? I'm going to use that as my analogy, all right?
Right.
When you got a gentleman who's sitting there trying to approach a woman, he's going to want to know what her goals and aspirations are and what drives her. You know, kind of like, you know, you're verbally giving those flowers and chocolates, okay?
Absolutely.
Who's going to want
you gotta warm them up. You gotta, like, lubricate the situation a little bit. You can't just come at them just like, hey, buy my product. Hey.
Exactly. Well, you know, those that drop links and do that, okay? It's the analogy of going back to, you know, men trying to get that woman, okay? It's the simple fact of, you know, they're going up to him going, you're my girlfriend. Hey, let's move in together. Yeah, that girl is going to wind up having a protection order against you, block you in Facebook.
You're scary as hell. Hey, Tim. It's good to see you. And it's our mentor right here. Tim is the freaking
Exactly. Tim is the man.
He's taught us so much when it comes to this business, when it comes to sales, and he has the biggest heart, the hugest heart. And I just see the things in the work that he's doing with people, and he's transforming people. He's transforming lives. So I'm all about that kind of work. Right.
He's wanting he has the compassion because he wants people to succeed.
Right. And
that's the kind of leaders we need in this world, because if you don't have compassion and wanting your people to succeed in everything, then why are you doing this?
That's right. Absolutely.
And the thing is that he does. It thrills him when he sees his people succeed. He makes him so proud. He has compassion. Absolutely. Exactly.
Yeah. And Frederick, real quick, says, but the organization that Tim has is freaking amazing, and I'm all for it because I just see the spirit of it. I see the loving part of it. I see the transformations that people are having. They're coming in there not having any sales, and they're just killing it now because they have the right blueprint and the right support and the right, everything is right. So I just want to say, Frederick, real quick, he said, just never quit. People see the success, but they don't see the work and time with the sacrifices that were made to reach some goals. And the sad part is that others don't want to put the work in. And you are absolutely 200% right.
Frederick, where you coming from, man? Where are you from? What planet are you from? Because, man, you are preaching it. You are preaching the truth, brother. Let me tell you.
Thank you, Cindy, for watching. Thank you, Adeline. Appreciate you guys. Thank you, Te We too. Hopefully I'm pronouncing the names right. But thank you guys for
I
watching.
know I get scared when I'm starting to name off names because I'm like, I really don't want to slaughter your name. I really don't.
My name gets slaughtered all the time, but just forgive me, okay, guys? Forgive me. But yeah, absolutely. Wait, hold on. What were we talking about just now? We talking about wait, what did he say? He said, yeah. Oh, I wanted to touch on that topic because I absolutely agree with him because we just see the glitz and the glamour, and that just even goes into like the celebrity lifestyle. When you look at the celebrity lifestyle, you're like, oh my God, I see, they look amazing. They're wearing this, they have this house, they have this car, they're wearing this bling bling, whatever, but you don't know what it took to get to all of that bling bling. You don't know the behind the scenes stuff that happened, all the sacrifice that was made. You don't see any of that. All you see is the outside stuff, but it's a lot of sacrifices. We don't know the sacrifices that Obama had to make. We don't know the sacrifices that, again, all these top leaders made, but we just see the big part. So the illusion that is created is that it's not, that we don't see the hard stuff. But the hard stuff is what comes with success, and whoever is willing to endure no matter what, that is when you see success. But a lot of people fail, so that's why it's a lot of people that's in the 99% and you got people in the 1% because those 99% people didn't want to put in the work when it got hard. They just saw it as like, oh, this is easy. Okay, well, whoa, this is not so easy. Wait, hold on. Wait. I don't
know if and you're exactly right because at one point before Facebook started to stop this, because you don't see it as often, you seen a lot of people throwing like $100 bills on computers and all this other stuff,
Right.
And then you had like people having like 100 some odd engagements on that post because people are seeing all this money and they're like, yeah, I want it, I want it, I want it. But they don't understand the hard work. And then when they sit there and when you start telling them what they have to do, then they're like, I don't want to do that. The thing is that it's about sacrifice. It's about hard work. It's about working for your why. What is your why? Why are you doing this?
Why? What is your why?
Exactly.
You will fail at whatever it is you do if you don't have a reason to get up every single morning that drives you. And if you don't have a vision, you're definitely gonna fail because you're not gonna see the end goal. Cindy says, hello, ladies. I feel you both. People just don't understand how network marketing can change your life. Yes, it does. Network marketing
absolutely does.
You never have to work for it. Never give up. Thank you so much, Cindy. You are highly appreciated for those comments because it is work. It's
and you're not working for the man. That's just it. You are the person. Freedom. You are working for yourself. Absolutely. You're investing in yourself.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And I say that like when it comes to regular jobs, like we're so conditioned to believe that we have to work, and this is only for people with entrepreneurial spirits, right? Okay.
Right.
Now, if you have a 9-to-5 job and you think that, okay, this is the way things are supposed to go, I go to college, I get a good job, and then I retire at 50, 60, 70, whatever, and then you have your pension, live off of that, Social Security, whatever the case is, and that's how life is supposed to be. But we get 40 years of our lives, 9 to 5. Why is it that we can't give 3, 4 years, even if it's 10 years tops, to become who we're supposed to be, to become millionaires? Why are we not willing to put in the work for ourselves for a few years, 3, 4, 5 years, and make it and live comfortably the way that we feel that we're supposed to, and do all the things that we want to, and be, financially secure and travel the world and all these things? Why are we willing to sacrifice 40 years of our lives, 9 to 5 every single day, getting somebody else wealthy?
Exactly. Well, that's a good subject.
Huh?
I mean, that's an excellent subject because your money is going to make someone rich. Why not it make you rich? And talking
right.
about in regards to finances, working that 9 to 5, being a, punching in that clock, working that overtime, you know how much taxes you're actually paying? You're paying 28 to 33%. You're basically sacrificing 1/3 of your income. Well, what's 1/3 of your income? Okay, well, let me break that down to you. 1/3 of your income, if you were to add up FICA, state tax, federal tax, as well as Social Security, and add it up throughout the year on your paychecks, you'd realize that from January to April, you are working for free. You're giving every red cent to the government.
That's crazy.
Okay.
And that's the first portion of the year. Wow.
Yes. Yeah. And then you're thinking, okay, well, I got from May to September to May, or from May to December to catch up. Wrong. Okay, do you got a mortgage? Do you got a car note? Do you got credit cards to pay? You got debt to pay. You got to pay on that. So from May to September, you're paying on that debt. So how much are you actually living on? 40% of your income. That is what you're living on, folks. And you're expected to save for your retirement.
That's crazy.
No way.
That's crazy. That is crazy. Cindy says, laugh out loud, I'm 61 and looking at my pensions and Social Security, looking at it, and so glad that I started a plan B in MLM. Yes, best thing I ever did. That
awesome,
is amazing. That means that she woke up. You do need a bigger plan than because it's just going to pay but so much, and it's not going to, a lot of people end up still kind of, working and doing something else because it's not enough to pay the bills. So, but you're absolutely right. So that kind of goes into. The thing
is that when you go into business, I didn't mean to cut you off, and I apologize, my dear sister, but
you're good.
When you go into business, okay, you are only paying 18 to 23% in taxes, okay. So and you're eligible for up to 300 deductions. So what does that mean? Being a work from home, you can deduct your internet bill, your cell phone bill. You can also deduct your portion of your mortgage because your home office is where? At home. You can, your car, you have to go to certain places, right? So you get to sit there and write off a portion of your car note, your insurance, and so on and so on and so on. The list goes on. I mean, we'd be on this live for like 2 hours if we were to break it down on all 300 deductions, okay? But the thing is that how the system is set up is that the government wants you to go into business for yourself. That's why the income shifting is that you work your business, you spend, and the government takes out what? Last. They get the last of that.
That's right. Absolutely.
And that's how it works,
That's right. That's true. Absolutely. You're so right.
See, this is my why right here.
Yes. Somebody wrote that your why has to make you cry, which is
exactly
absolutely true. And my why makes me cry. It does. But it's beautiful. Like, we have to create a new earth for our kids, right? We have to, for the generations to come, we have to teach them better rather than just what we've been taught. But thank God we were aware enough to, stop whatever it is and stop the matrix stuff and really understand that this is what we need to set up for ourselves so that they'll be good and we have things to pass down to them.
Well, it's still a saying that I used to tell people: don't become a part of the problem, become the solution.
That's right.
Okay, and what that means is that, are you going to become the problem by teaching your kids the things that they shouldn't be doing? You know what I'm saying? And you got to become the solution by teaching them wisdom, teaching them how to be a productive person, how to be a good person.
Free.
Exactly. And to be able to do finances. My daughter, who's 7 years old.
Freedom. Yes.
My daughter.
They don't teach this stuff in school on purpose because there'll be too many people.
They want you to become enslaved. That's the truth.
Right.
My 7-year-old daughter. My 7-year-old daughter, she sits there and she does this little presentation. She grabs one of my little pamphlets right here. Okay. And she lays it out and she does like a whole presentation on, one of the companies that we're contracted through. And it's so cute because my daughter wants to be a business person like her mom, Yes, ma'am. She sure is.
She is practicing. That is awesome. Hey, Saida, how you doing? Thank you for coming. That is so funny. Frederick says, actually, the government is pushing people to network marketing. So please explain that, right? Another little something to explain how they're pushing people to do network marketing.
I'm curious.
Yeah, I want to know too. I want to know too. But yeah, network marketing is the way to go. First, I was not a believer in this whole thing. I tried a few things and I'm like, oh, this is a scam. No, it's not a scam. I've seen people.
Yeah, if it was a scam, we wouldn't be showing our faces.
Hell no.
If it was a scam, we would.
I wouldn't be so positive about this. Nope. But it's all in finding one that's not a scam, first of all, because there are scams out there. But also finding one that resonates with you and your purpose and what you believe in, so that you could be passionate about whatever it is that you're selling. Because if you're selling something that you're not passionate about, like for example, I was doing Mary Kay for a little bit in the past, and I love makeup, but I just wasn't passionate because I'm just like, this is just like whatever. Okay, but
you didn't want to drive that pink car.
I wanted the pink car, but I didn't want to be doing those parties and stuff. I didn't want to do all those parties. And come real quick. This is my other soul sister.
How are you?
She's such
a
That's Barbara.
Is that Jessica? That's Barbara. I see the face now. Awesome. How
are you? Does the face match the voice?
Yes.
How are you, my beautiful, blessed sister?
Fantastic. I'm doing fantastic.
Look at you.
That's my way.
Look at you. Oh, we're gonna have an amazing.
We're gonna have so much fun. We're supposed to be going out tonight, so we're gonna have fun.
Ladies' night, even if it's just me and her. We going somewhere.
Yes. We're gonna have a blast tonight.
Oh, did you hear my songs?
But as far as the
did you do the video?
We're working on it now. We on live. We live right now.
Oh,
we have an audience. That's the audience. They're looking at you.
Okay, hello audience.
Yeah, you're in our TV show.
That's the best way to catch.
Right.
You cannot plan.
That's right.
Well, you have to plan.
Right. Yeah.
I say plan, like being spontaneous.
Absolutely. Spontaneity.
Oh yeah.
So what were we talking about before? What were we talking about?
We were talking about in regards to teaching our children to be financially secure, being able to be, and it's not just about being into business. You have to be an authentic person, transparent person, because yes, there is scams out there. There are people trying to rip you off in every which way. And the thing is that what we do, I'm a testament. We are not a scam. We wouldn't be showing our face. We wouldn't be giving our name, giving our phone number, and telling you guys, because we want to help you. We want you to be able to prosper. We want you to wind up having a future for yourself.
That's true. Absolutely. Can you hear me? I'm outside and it's all kind of cold.
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Okay. Yeah, but you're absolutely right about that. It's freezing. Yeah. Thank you.
Well, you could take a trip to Michigan. I got snow.
Huh?
I got snow. You
can
take a trip.
It's cold. It's cold, but it's not snowing. It's like rainy and yeah. Like,
come on, we'll dress up like Elsa on Disney on Frozen, and we'll go and build a snowman. Come to Michigan.
Right. Yep. So I just wanted to say, definitely MLM is not a scam. It's not a pyramid scheme. Pyramid schemes are the schemes where people, can't make more money than the people that's at the top, which is, that's what MLM is not like that. MLM is definitely is one of the top producers of millionaires, and like besides real estate, right? And it's it's great. You just have to find a company that is reputable, And you have to find a company that resonates with you and that you're passionate about, again, so that you can, you know, be passionate about what you're selling, because nobody's going to believe you if you don't really believe in what you're selling. Right? Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
So
you have to believe in what you're selling.
Absolutely. I found something that resonates with me. I feel like, and Jesse as well. You know, everybody needs help with their credit in general. Like, you know, if you have great credit, you're good. But if you don't, this company will absolutely help you to increase your credit score. And not only that, but to teach you the strategies on how to keep your money in your pocket.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Exactly. That's the key.
Yep. So we talk about credit, but really the thing that we need to really truly know and understand is the income shifting strategies. And if you do have a, you know, regular 9-to-5 job,
your voice went out. Your voice went out. I could barely hear you. But ladies and gentlemen, what she was trying to convey is that you need to have the type of income strategies, not only just making money, but being able to keep your money. You know, that is the key. If you don't keep your money, then that's kind of like winning the lotto and spending it on, you know, frivolous things. You want to be able to make investments, smart investments, to be able to keep that money going, because guess how much taxes you're spending, or that you're basically paying on investments? 15%. The government is actually thanking you for making those investments because they believe in this trickle down theory. I don't know if people that's taken government classes, but the trickle down theory is where investors are creating what? Jobs. Mm-hmm. They're creating businesses and having employees. Oh my goodness, you're back. Your voice is back.
But, oh, you can hear me now?
Yes, yes. We're actually running a Verizon promotion.
I don't know what happened. Well, I was like, oh no, you can't hear me now. I had to move. I think I was going too far back in the back of the house and I lost signal or something. But yeah.
Oh, most definitely. But yeah, we got to wrap it up because I got to go to a parent-teacher conference.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's awesome. The great thing about working from home. You could go to parent-teacher conference if your child is sick.
It's the freedom. If
your child is sick, you can take care of them. If you're sick, you can sit there with your box of tissues, be in your pajamas and sit in front of the computer. You know, your freedom. You have the freedom of time.
Yeah.
And you are making money. Time and money is precious in entrepreneurship.
Absolutely. I agree. And I'm seeing my daughter grow up. She's 1 year old. I'm home with her. I'm home with the kids. I'm seeing their every step of the way, their development. And I'm just so thankful that I'm able to do that with working from home. And know there's other ways. It's not just a 9-to-5. There's other ways out. You know, there's other ways that you can actually enjoy your life and create the freedom that you deserve. And I just wanted to wrap it up now. And it was a pleasure talking to you, Jesse. Always.
Oh, thank you. Always.
Definitely.
Like I said, you are my sister from another mister.
Same here. Absolutely. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And I know that your baby girl has some good grades, whatever the parent-teachers meeting, whatever it is. I know she's all good. So, I hope you guys enjoy. I'm glad you enjoyed the video. Like and share and comment. Thank you for all the comments. Like and share. Share as much as you can. We love you. We appreciate you. And we will see you on the flip side.
Love you guys.
Love you.